Beyond roads and limits. The rise of the 2026 Scania Double-Decker 6x6 motorhome. What if a motorhome wasn't restricted by highways, campsites, or even a single level of living space? What if it could carry you across continents, deserts, mountains, and frozen landscapes, while offering the comfort of a luxury residence? Today, we're stepping into a vehicle that completely reshapes what expedition travel can look like. Welcome back to the channel, where we explore the most advanced, extreme, and forward-thinking vehicles on the planet. In this episode, we're taking an in-depth look at a machine that exists in a category of its own, the 2026 Scania Double-Decker 6x6 motorhome. This isn't simply a motorhome, and it's not just a truck. It's a fusion of commercial-grade engineering, true off-road dominance, and multi-level luxury living, all built into one colossal rolling residence. Designed for travelers who refuse to compromise between comfort and capability, this vehicle redefines what an expedition motorhome can be, especially for the American market. From the moment you see it, the exterior presence of the 2026 Scania Double-Decker 6x6 is impossible to ignore. Its towering two-story profile immediately separates it from conventional RVs, while the heavy-duty Scania truck platform gives it a commanding, industrial stance. The vehicle looks less like a recreational camper and more like a mobile fortress designed to conquer the unknown. The 6x6 drivetrain configuration gives the motorhome a wide, planted posture that communicates strength and stability at a glance. Massive off-road tires, reinforced bumpers, integrated utility lighting, and rugged body protection all emphasize its ability to travel far beyond paved roads. Yet despite its sheer size and toughness, the exterior design remains refined. Clean lines, modern finishes, and cohesive proportions prevent it from feeling crude or purely utilitarian. This is industrial design elevated to a premium level. Step inside, and the contrast is striking. The interior of the 2026 Scania Double-Decker 6x6 feels closer to a high-end penthouse than a traditional RV. The double-level architecture allows for a true separation of spaces, something rarely possible in mobile living. Living, dining, working, and sleeping areas are clearly defined, creating a sense of structure and flow that makes long-term living genuinely comfortable. Premium materials dominate the interior environment. Custom-built furniture, precision craftsmanship, and high-quality finishes establish a sense of refinement throughout the space. Large windows flood both levels with natural light, while carefully designed lighting systems ensure the interior feels open and welcoming at any time of day. Whether parked in the wilderness or stationed in an urban environment, the interior adapts seamlessly. Typically, the upper level serves as a private sanctuary. This space is often dedicated to sleeping quarters and relaxation areas, offering elevated views and a sense of privacy rarely found in motorhomes. Being able to retreat upstairs after a long day of travel transforms the experience from camping into genuine residential living. But luxury alone isn't what makes this vehicle extraordinary. What truly separates the Scania Double-Decker 6x6 from typical high-end RVs is what lies beneath the body. Powering this massive machine is a heavy-duty diesel engine engineered for endurance, reliability, and sustained performance. Rather than chasing speed, this powertrain focuses on delivering immense torque, exactly what's needed to move significant weight across steep inclines, loose terrain, and unforgiving environments. Sand, mud, snow, and rock are all part of its natural habitat. The 6x6 drivetrain ensures that power is intelligently distributed across all wheels, providing exceptional traction where standard motorhomes would simply stop. On paved roads, advanced suspension tuning and chassis engineering help maintain stability and control, making highway travel far more manageable than its size would suggest. Long-distance journeys become realistic rather than intimidating. Technology in the 2026 Scania Double-Decker 6x6 is purposeful, not flashy. Driver-focused displays deliver real-time information about vehicle systems, terrain conditions, and mechanical health, allowing precise control over such a complex machine. Within the living areas, smart systems manage lighting, climate, water usage, and energy consumption, critical features for extended off-grid living. Safety is built into the very foundation of this vehicle. The commercial-grade chassis is designed to withstand extreme stress, while the elevated driving position offers outstanding visibility. Advanced braking systems, stability controls, and driver assistance technologies help manage the vehicle's mass and reduce fatigue during long expeditions. This is a motorhome designed to protect its occupants when traveling far beyond traditional infrastructure. And yet, as impressive as all of this sounds, we've only scratched the surface. Because once you understand how this motorhome is priced, customized, and owned, we'll break down the cost, ownership reality, customization process, and why the 2026 Scania Double-Decker 6x6 stands alone in the global expedition market. The price of absolute freedom, ownership, value, and why this motorhome is untouchable when discussing the 2026 Scania Double-Decker 6x6 motorhome. Pricing immediately places it in a realm far above conventional recreational vehicles. This is not a mass-produced RV designed for weekend getaways. It occupies the ultra-premium segment, where exclusivity, capability, and longevity matter far more than entry-level affordability. Because these motorhomes are typically built in limited numbers and often customized to individual specifications, pricing frequently reaches high six-figure or even seven-figure territory. Factors such as interior layout, material selection, energy systems, off-grid equipment, and expedition hardware all influence the final cost. For buyers in the United States, this places the Scania Double-Decker 6x6 among the most exclusive motorhomes available. However, evaluating this vehicle purely on price misses the point. Ownership of a Scania Double-Decker 6x6 is less about comparison shopping and more about lifestyle commitment. This is a vehicle designed for people who prioritize global mobility, durability, and self-sufficiency over traditional value metrics. Operating costs reflect the vehicle's commercial-grade nature. Fuel consumption aligns with its size and weight, and maintenance requirements follow heavy-duty truck standards rather than typical RV servicing. That said, these components are engineered for long service intervals and extreme reliability. Unlike lightweight recreational platforms, this motorhome is designed to endure years of demanding use across harsh environments. Interestingly, long-term value retention often remains strong. Limited production numbers and global demand mean these vehicles don't depreciate in the same way as mass-market RVs. For many owners, the Scania Double-Decker 6x6 is viewed not just as a vehicle, but as a long-term asset tied to a specific way of life. The purchasing process itself reflects this exclusivity. Buyers typically work directly with specialized builders or conversion experts rather than traditional dealerships. This collaborative approach allows layouts, materials, and systems to be tailored precisely to the owner's travel goals. Energy storage, water capacity, climate control, and expedition equipment can all be configured for specific regions or environments. For U.S. buyers, additional considerations may include import compliance, logistics, training, and ongoing support. While complex, this process ensures that each motorhome is uniquely suited to its owner rather than forced into a standardized template. What truly sets the 2026 Scania Double-Decker 6x6 apart is its unmatched balance of space, engineering, and capability. Very few vehicles on Earth can combine multi-level luxury, living, with genuine off-road performance and commercial-grade reliability. This motorhome isn't designed to follow roads. It's designed to ignore their limitations entirely. That IT appeals to explorers who refuse to be constrained by infrastructure, weather, or geography. Whether crossing continents or living off-grid for extended periods, this vehicle delivers freedom on a scale few machines can offer. In the end, the Scania Double-Decker 6x6 isn't about casual camping or short-term adventure. It represents the ultimate evolution of expedition travel, a platform built for serious exploration without sacrificing comfort, safety, or autonomy. That if you're someone who believes travel should have no boundaries, this motorhome isn't just impressive, it's transformational. And before you decide what true freedom on wheels really means, ask yourself this: what would you explore if roads were no longer required? If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most extreme motorhomes ever created, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Because here, we showcase the machines that redefine adventure and the future of mobility beyond luxury. Who is this motorhome really for? By now, It's clear that the 2026 Scania Double-Decker 6x6 motorhome is not designed for the average traveler. This is not a weekend escape vehicle, and it's certainly not built for crowded campgrounds or short holiday trips. This motorhome exists for a very specific type of person, someone who values absolute independence, long-term exploration, and self-sufficient living above all else. This vehicle is built for explorers who don't want to ask where the road ends, because for them, the road doesn't matter. Whether it's crossing remote deserts, navigating frozen landscapes, or living off-grid for months at a time, the Scania Double-Decker 6x6 is engineered to make those goals realistic, safe, and comfortable. For digital nomads, overland adventurers, expedition travelers, or even families seeking a completely different way of life, this motorhome represents freedom at its highest level. It allows its owners to bring their home, workspace, and comfort with them, without depending on hotels, infrastructure, or established routes. But with that freedom comes responsibility. Driving and maintaining a vehicle of this scale requires planning, skill, and respect for its power. This is not a plug-and-play RV experience. It's a commitment to a lifestyle that prioritizes preparation, adaptability, and long-term vision at the same time. This is what makes ownership so rewarding. Every journey becomes intentional. Every destination is earned. The motorhome doesn't just take you places, it changes how you experience the world. You're no longer visiting locations, you're living within them. And perhaps that's the most important takeaway. The 2026 Scania Double-Decker 6x6 isn't just about luxury, size, or engineering. It's about redefining what it means to travel without limits. It challenges the idea that comfort and adventure must be separate choices. Here's the real question. If you had the ability to live anywhere, anytime, would you stay where you are, or would you keep moving? Let us know in the comments, because the next journey might be closer than you think.